Hey guys, it's Lene with Charmed and Dangerous. I am coming to you with a favorites video. This is going to be my August favorites. It's probably going to be uploaded a little late, considering my new schedule and the fact that I'm filming this on September 1st. So I'm going to try and get it up for you guys as soon as possible. So hopefully you're seeing it today. If you're not seeing it today, I'm sorry. I just have hair like in everywhere. Sorry. But I don't have a ton of favorites to share with you this month. As you guys know, money's been a little rough. Things have been a little tight. And some of these are like things that I've had that I've like, oh, you know, kind of refound as like a favorite that I didn't really like. Some of them are newer things. Some of them are things from my boxes and things like that. So it's not a ton of stuff. But I did want to make a favorites video. I did not want to ski you guys out on a favorites video just because I'm struggling. That's not fair. So we are going to jump right into it and just grab something. I have everything sitting over here, so we're just going to pick something up. My first favorite is a NYX blush. This is in the color Peach. I don't know if I featured this or not in a favorites. I might have, but I feel like I bought this at first. It's a gorgeous color. I feel like I might have featured it in a favorites, but I know there was a period of time, I've had this for a while, there was a period of time where I didn't use it because it's so light. I mean, it's such a very, I'm wearing it now, actually. You probably can't even, nope, so light. But then again, my camera, you know. And I wasn't feeling it. You know, I was kind of like, oh, it's a little bit too light and I don't feel like it shows up enough. But toward, you know, in August, really, like the end of the summer, I really kind of got into it. Because I was trying a lot of dramatic eye looks and things like that, and I didn't want a super like harsh blush to really compete with the eye looks or the lipsticks that I was trying, because I came into some new lipsticks as well. So I kind of liked it. I kind of liked the fact that it was very, very subtle, which was new for me, because nothing I fucking do is subtle. Like, it's just not. But I really, really like this. So kind of a newfound favorite. I might have featured it in a favorite before and then kind of stopped using it. I can't remember it. I might have featured it in a haul. I don't know. But I really like this. So it's definitely a favorite. The next thing I have is a new thing. I just got this in my Boxycharm video, which you should be seeing soon, or you have already seen. Depends on how my schedule works out. This is a brush by Morphe. This is their M401 brush. I know people got different brushes, and I kind of wanted that flat kabuki one, but whatever. I really like this. Since I got this in my Boxycharm, I've been using this to put on my powder. What I usually use was my e.l.f. No, that's not it. My e.l.f. complexion brush or powder brush. My e.l.f. powder brush, because it was flat and I felt like, you know, I could really get the powder in there. But there's something about this that I really liked, because another brush I've used was this. It's an oldie but a goodie. This is not what I used to knock it off. But I was using this to put on for a while. I felt like this was too big. I feel like this bad boy right here is a good mix of both. It's small enough where I feel I can get into certain areas. It's fluffy. You see that? There's powder coming out of there. It's fluffy and it feels so good. It's amazing. And you can, you know, pat the powder on, but you can also, after you've kind of set the powder on, you can also kind of swirl a little bit. So you know you're not moving it around. The one thing I found with the other one is I was packing it on, but it was looking way too cakey. And with the bigger one, it was kind of like, you know, I was moving it around, but then I was moving my foundation around. This is a good mix of both, because you can dip that in there and you can pack that on, but then as you get that on, you can just, it's just so fluffy and it's like air. Like, I really love this. I'm glad I got this one. I would have liked to try the other one, but to be honest, I think this is just great. This has just really, really worked for me, and it's helped me set my makeup with powder. It's helped me really get a good like buildable coverage with my powder without looking like, you know, a crazy like caked up porn star or anything. I really love this. Love that. I have a nose itch, you guys. Like, the next thing that's a favorite is from an Ipsy Bag. This is You're the Bomb Green Apple. I got this in my Ipsy Bag recently, and I remember saying that I was going to absolutely love it, and I do. I do absolutely love it. It smells like heaven. It smells like a candle. Oh, it smells so good. Like, if they could make a candle like this, like, if they could come out with a candle like this, I would totally buy it. It smells amazing. Like, I wish you guys could smell it. It's wonderful. And it's really, it's like, you know, it's not super moisturizing, like overly moisturizing, which is something I usually need, but I really have an itch, guys. I'm really sorry. I usually use this in the morning, in combination with something else that I'm about to show you that is a refound fave. But I usually put the other thing on first, and then I put this over it, and it It smells so good when I'm doing my makeup. It really gives me that kind of like hint of color too when I'm doing my makeup, because sometimes when you do your makeup and you have nothing on your lips, you look really like washed out, do you know? And you're kind of like, I don't know how this looks. And I don't know, because you have nothing on your lips. This kind of gives you a little wash of color, so you can really see how your makeup and your blush and your eyes and everything is going to look when you do actually pop some color on your lips. And it's really, really smooth, and it tastes good, and I just really like it. I use this in combination as a second step to this. This is the e.l.f. Lip Primer and Plumper. I bought this months ago, and I remember telling you guys that I didn't like it, because I didn't like it. I mean, I bought it, I tried it like 2 times, and I didn't use it. I hated it. And the reason I bought it really was for the primer, because I really wanted my lipstick to show up. The primer is super drying. I mean, it is the worst thing. Like, I don't say this about a lot of e.l.f. products. This primer sucks. Like, this is the worst. For my dry lips, it's just too drying. But on the other side, which I never really pay much attention to, is a plumper. And this basically just plumps up your lips. It moisturizes your lips. This side is the shit. Like, this side is amazing. I put this on, and then I put the balm over it, and it's like the best of both worlds. This plumps up my lips. It brings a little bit of color to my lips as well. It gets the blood vessels working. It really just feels really smooth and really great and really wonderful. And it smells minty. I don't know. It doesn't stink. It smells minty. And then I just pop this over it, and then I got that extra hint of color and that extra moisture. Love it. And I'm so glad that I kind of tried this, because I just was kind of getting sick of my cocoa butter moisturizer. So I was like, I'll pull this out, and I actually really like this. This side, though, I mean, I could just chop this whole side off and be perfectly fine. The primer fucking sucks, but the plumper is amazing. Amazing. The next thing I have is actually an oldie, too. This is from Ipsy Bag. This is the Boo Boo cover-up that we got in Ipsy Bag months ago. I don't remember what month it is, to be honest. It was, I don't know, probably like April or May or some shit. But I didn't use it because it was too light. So this is in the color, does it show? I think it was like medium, I think. And I was really surprised because it's really light. I mean, I'll just put a little dab like on my skin for you guys. Like, it's super, super light. I mean, hello. Like, how am I supposed to camouflage anything with that? That is not my skin color. So I kind of just wrote it off. But I've been using my under eye concealer, my Age Rewind. And I kind of was just like getting used to it and kind of like, oh, blasé. Like, it's not really, you know, it's not bad. I just wanted to try something different. So I pulled this bad boy out, and I'm like, okay, well, it's too light. What if I use it under my eyes? Yep. I love it. I use this underneath my eyes. I have it on now. I don't know if you can tell. But I feel like it not only brightens up underneath my eyes because it is so much lighter. I do set it with a skin tone powder, though. So I don't set it with like a really light powder. It would be way too much. I tried that. It was like... I do set it with a skin tone powder. So the powder I use for all over my face, I use to set this because it just kind of smooths everything out. And it's not like too light, because I mean, it's quite a difference from my skin tone. But the one thing I like about it, besides the brightening, is the fact that this shit really covers up. I mean, this is some serious, like, this is made for like tattoos and things. Tattoos, scars, people use this to cover those things up. This stuff is amazing. I mean, it covers it, like, it's so thick. And I do find that it doesn't crease that much. I was a little worried about it at first. If you put too much on, it will. Or if you do too much powder, you don't knock off the excess. I will say it does crease a little bit. But it doesn't crease a crazy amount where I feel like the thickness bothers me. So, love this. I use this every single day. Every day. I gotta put stuff back because it bothers me when stuff is not in its place. I'm so weird. You see? I'm straightening. The next thing I want to talk about, I also got an Ipsy bag. This was my recent Ipsy bag in August. And I don't think you guys haven't seen this video yet. So, sorry. You will. Or it could be up now. I might decide to put it up as I'm thinking about it when I'm done with this. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. And I really, really liked this. I have a baby skin version. And I also got a little sample when I was at Ulta a while back of the Professional. And I wasn't really... The Professional didn't thrill me. Everyone talks about it. It's so expensive. It's by Benefit. Oh my god. It didn't really thrill me. I don't know. I didn't like it. I felt like it was greasy. I felt like it left like a slick kind of like residue. I have a lot of pores up in here and in here. So this is my T-zone area kind of already. So it already gets oily. And I just, it felt slick and it felt terrible and I didn't like it. And the baby skin I felt like wasn't strong enough to do anything. This, however, and like this bad boy is like worth like 13 bucks in here. And I'm like down to here already and I haven't had it very long. I love this stuff. It's super expensive. So I don't know about repurchase problems because I can't really afford things like this, but I love it. I do love it. I think it's so, I mean, it really does fill in everything. Like with the baby skin, I was noticing that I had the same amount of pore. Like it didn't look like it was filling anything, and the Professional was filling it in, but I was making my skin look fucking terrible throughout the day. This, it's like, it fills it in, it feels wonderful. It's not too slick, it's not too greasy. It's fantastic. I just love it. The next thing is Maybelline Dream Pure BB. This is their 8-in-1 Beauty Balm. I did have another version of this, which is also a BB cream that I had gotten. And I think I had gotten a bum batch because I remember saying it was like really, really runny. I used it in a couple like get ready with me's and stuff. And it was like super, super runny. So I was a little bit nervous to try it again, but they had a sale at CVS when I was there. It was like buy one, get one 50% off. And I was looking for some new foundation. So I was like, well, I'll just get some Maybelline foundation and I'll try this because I didn't really need a powder. I had the NYX and, you know, so I wanted to try this and I got light medium because the other one just looked a little bit dark for me. It was kind of weird because I'm always like a medium dark, but I got a light medium and I really like this. I feel I clearly got a bum batch the first time because this is the consistency of it. The other one literally was like running out like water. This is the consistency of it. It's amazing. It looks really light on my hand. It does. But on my face, I don't know, my face is lighter than my hand. Is it? I don't know. But it's so smooth. It works in. It just kind of gives me a good base. I use this as a primer. And just gives me like a really good base, I think. It kind of takes down some of my redness that I get in here and on my face before I apply my foundation. So I feel like I don't have to overdo it with the foundation because sometimes, you know, I tend to like overdo it because I'm trying to get rid of the redness and even everything out, you know, and sometimes you tend to put too much on. I think this is great because it has a tint to it. You can wear it out. I actually just went garage selling with my mom on Saturday, popped this on, popped some powder over it, and called it a day. I didn't even wear foundation because it gives you a little bit of a tint where you feel like you don't look like a hellacious like morning monster, but you don't have to do a full like face either. But when you put foundation on with it, it's great because it covers up just kind of enough where you can really put a good amount of foundation on without going overboard because you're not trying to cover up every imperfection because this helps you out. So I really, really like that. The next thing I like is a sample. I'm looking, I'm like, oh, we're almost at 13 minutes. Is from Urban Decay. This is the Perversion mascara. That's what it is. Mascara that I got in my Ipsy bag. Now, when I did my Ipsy bag, which hopefully you guys will see soon, I wasn't excited about this because it was a sample, and I think I was more mad because I got like 4 samples in that Ipsy bag. It was a crap Ipsy bag. Crap. But I really like this. The one thing I will say is there's a lot of product on there, and I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be because it's supposed to be bigger, blacker, badder, but there's a lot of product that comes on this brush when you first pull it out, so you really have to like wipe the brush off because there's a crap ton of stuff on there and it can get a little too much. But I really think it makes them look so much fuller. I really like it. And I might look into purchasing the actual mascara when I have some funds. I don't know because I have so many other mascaras, but I really like this. I find myself gravitating towards this every day. I still mix with another mascara. I always use 2 different mascaras just to get the look that I want, but I have been using this every day and it's wonderful. The next thing is it's a palette by Wet n Wild. This is one of their newer palettes. I say newer to me. It's been out probably for, I don't know, a couple months, maybe a year, I guess. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's only been like 2 months. Maybe it's been a year. I don't know. New to me. Tunnel Vision. I love this palette. I did a tutorial with this that you probably have not seen yet. Will be up in the future. But I love this palette. It gives you 2 matte colors. So you have your white and your black as matte, and then you have glittery, shimmery colors. I love the fact that they give you different options. So you don't have to do an all shimmer or an all matte. I love the fact that there's 2 different finishes in there. I love the colors. This is a great smoky eye look, and it's also great to mix with other things. So if you want to do a really like bright teal, you can still mix these grays in there with the teal, or if you even want to do browns, you can still, I use this palette every day for some reason or another. If I'm not using the whole thing, I'm using the black or I'm using the gray. I love it, and it's like $3.99. Like, This is the bomb. I literally have it sitting next to me. Like, it's in this little stack of things that I use on my eyes every day, like eyeshadows that I use every day. It's made it into that stack, which is saying a lot because nothing ever makes it into that stack. Two more things, and I will let you guys go. The next thing, these are Black Radiance lip definers. One end is a lip liner and the other end is like a lipstick. I got these on sale for like 80 cents at my local dollar store. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it. And I will say that I really love them. I love that it's like a dual purpose. I love that they give you the eyeliner or the lip liner, and then they also give you the lipstick, so everything kind of matches and coincides. And I also love the staying power of them. They do go on really, really creamy. Sometimes it's a little bit too much, so I have to blot a lot. But they do stain, which some people aren't going to like. But I like, because I feel like sometimes my lipstick wears off so quickly. Like right now, I feel like my lipstick is already wearing off from when I put it on when I did the video before this one. Like, I feel like it's already coming off. But what I like about this is they stay on so well. And when they do start to kind of fade and go away, they kind of stain a little bit, which I really like because I feel like that it gives me some color on my lips throughout the day. So when it kind of does start to fade off, I just kind of pop a lip gloss or something over it, and it kind of rejuvenates the color just a little bit, and my lips still look like they have color on them. And it's not like, you know, weird, like I showed up at work with lipstick on and now, you know, an hour later I don't. So these are the swatches. So here's one of them right there, and this is like the darker one. So the darker one is called, let me see if I can find the name on here. Does it not have the name? Oh, that is a sad day. Sad day. I feature you in my favorites and you don't put the name on there. Well, you know, we all have our days. So yeah, there's no name. It's probably on the packaging, which I think is a really stupid thing to do because no one ever keeps that. But this one clearly is the darker one. The lip liner is the smaller, and then the lipstick is the bigger one. And then this is the other color. I like this color a lot. This is good for fall. This is also good for fall too, but I will start wearing this more in the fall time. I've been wearing this a lot lately though, because I really, really like that. It's really pretty. And I really like them. I like that I like their staying power. I like the fact that they do leave a little bit of stain behind, and I can have a little bit of color throughout the day instead of worrying about everything just wearing off. The last thing that I have, I'm going to talk briefly about because I'm going to do a full review on. But this is by Maybelline. This is their Super Stay Makeup 24-Hour Micro Flex Formula. No transfer 24-hour wear. This is in the color Classic Beige. The only thing that I'm really going to say about this at this moment in time, just because I want to feature it in here, I want to get people excited for the review, and it is a favorite, so you guys already know I like it, is this shit is amazing. This shit is amazing. That's all I'm going to say about it, because I'm going to make you guys watch my review. But this shit is amazing. So you sleep with that and wait for the review to come up, and then you can see why I think this shit is so amazing. So those are my favorites for the month of August. I didn't have a crap ton, some rediscovered things, some things I kind of threw in there I felt like I really just need to share with you guys. Look out for my review on the foundation. Look out for other videos in general. I got a lot of stuff coming at you guys, hopefully. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Throw out one of your August favorites. What was something in August that you bought, that you got, that you really, really love it? Throw it out at me. I may want to give it a try. Please give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. If you are subbed, thank you. You're darling. You're wonderful. Everyone else needs to get their shit together, and you're awesome. And I will see you guys soon in another video. Bye.